first, and then I'll do the paddleboard. Got my running shoes in there, and a hard shell, and a change of shirt, and some really warm gloves for the descent on the bike after the run, just in case it gets cold.
Hey.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
It's like a yard. It's an official yard sale.
The yard sale has begun.
As you may notice, besides my grating, annoying voice in the morning, it's pretty quiet out. And that's because we are running purely off of battery generators.
We're going to load the water in 7 minutes. There's going to be a boat. Toby's our boat operator. We're going to line up with this start arch offshore. Everybody is going to line up in a line, and you're going that way. When you finish and come off the water, you're going to do so at the beach just 100 meters from here. You rack your board, run to your bike out onto the course, take all your run gear with you, super important. We're getting the countdown clock on right now. Please start loading onto the water, and then again, we're going to create a start sheet right here for an 8 a.m. start. Have a fantastic day out there. We'll see you at the finish line.
So for anyone who's done these races before, Gary starts on time. And just a reminder, your timing chip needs to be on the outside of your wetsuit. So make sure it is on the outside.
Okay, have fun.
Thanks. Thank you. Beautiful indeed. Bye guys.
Presented by our amazing friends here.
So we are down here at Cultus Lake for the first edition of Conquer the Vedder, a new multi-sport race by Coast Mountain Trail Running. Racers just left out in their paddle boards. They're going to come back shortly and transition to the bike, and then they're going to do a run leg as well. Cultus Lake is located in Chilliwack, about 1 hour east of Vancouver, British Columbia. The solo race on Saturday starts with a 6-kilometer paddle out and back along Cultus Lake. Racers will then transition to the bike, climbing 550 meters up Vedder Mountain over 16 kilometers, before dropping their bikes to head out for a 12-kilometer loop over the top of Vedder. They'll then jump on their bikes to ride all the way back down to the finish at the lake.
Dad? What? Evan's right there in the black hat. Okay. Keep your back straight.
There you go.
You can just drop up, put it away.
Just put it right there. Yeah, that was it. Oh my God.
Yeah, the wind's picking up a little bit, hey?
Yeah?
It's getting choppy out there.
It was super calm this morning, wasn't it?
The wind is picking up a bit. It's getting pretty choppy out there, so it could get interesting.
All right, have fun. the water. That's awesome.
So far, so good, eh?
So far, so good. Yeah, I made a course change when we were on the water. I made an executive decision. It got a little choppy down in the point. We're supposed to do a loop, but given the experience level of the paddlers we're trying to attract, we did a full out and back along the shore. The distance is probably still right in the 6K range, but we're going to do that again tomorrow too, just to play it a little bit safer for everybody. But yeah, couldn't be a better start to the day. The weather is obviously perfect and really happy with everything.
A lot of work to get here today, hey guys?
It's been 2 years to get to this start of working on it, and it's been 3 to 4 years of us talking about doing a multi-sport. 3 years specifically of talking about it in Chilliwack, obviously, since I moved here. Nice work, man. Looking spry.
But it really only took a couple of weeks to put it together.
Yeah, that's right.
Nothing to it.
We both slept 3 hours last night, so it doesn't take much for us to get a little bit emotional seeing the race finally happening right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
Right here. Where'd you put my sandals?
Over here, I'll grab them.
It was so choppy, super windy. I paddled all the way out on my knees because it was too choppy. But then the wind on our backs, it was nice.
Yeah, do you think?
Yeah, wear this. Go. Okay, helmet, goggles, gloves. Okay,
Yeah,
see you later. See you out there, Heather.
Yeah. Woo! Have a good ride.
See you guys.
How's it going?
Christian! Woo!
Having fun?
Almost.
Can I help you with anything?
I think I'm done.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just gonna go.
See what happens.
Can you toss that in the top?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, go Heather!
Nice work, good job. Nice work.
Yeah, you're crushing it.
So are you.
Ooh.
Nice job.
Let's see if my legs hold up.
Still having fun?
I'll have fun now that that's over. Oh my gosh. So hard, but it's fun. This will be fun. Bomb down on the bike. Let's go catch somebody. Okay, let's go.
Okay, have fun.
Have a good one.
Wow. That's a squall. There's whitecaps on the lake right now.
Here we go, coming in. John McGraw coming down the line. Oh, he's looking for his beer. You know, when it's all cold and wet and miserable, nothing like a cold beer to make it better.
Oh, you did well played.
Thanks, buddy. Jesus, that was good. The steep hill at the very back end was going up that, was feeling good, and all of a sudden my legs wouldn't bend anymore. They totally locked up, so it was like this.
Yeah, sure, yeah. We have Audrey, we have Heather coming into the finish line together. All smiles across the line. And potentially, is this Dave?
You got, here, you just got a little something on your face right there.
Nice work.
Is there dirt on my leg?
And
Oh my God!
final point of the day. Here's the better stuff by feet up there in the barbecue.
Oh, I'm chewing it.
There's the finish line food, including
yeah,
some sushi
I'm
and
eating it.
barbecue.
See a black bone? See a black bone on there?
There's definitely dirt in my mouth.
Down that trail there, kind of stick to your left, you'll see the finish line. Good work out there.
Thank you very much to everyone, and then all of our volunteers, everyone else that's here. 100 volunteers today. Make some noise, please.
So we are back here at Cultus Lake. It's day 2 of Conquer the Vedder. Yesterday was the solo and today's the relay. So I'm jumping into the run leg. John, who did the solo yesterday, is gonna do our paddle leg, and Audrey's back on the bike for the bike leg. And so they're gonna be on tired legs. I did a massive training run 2 days ago on Friday, so I'm gonna be on tired legs. We have lots of nice excuses built in, so we'll see how it goes today. We're definitely not gonna be gunning for the wind. We're gonna try to aim for a respectable kind of mid-pack finish today. But on the plus side, it's so far a beautiful morning. We were supposed to have rain all weekend. We did have a shower, bit of a deluge yesterday, but it was pretty short-lived. So we'll see if this lasts today, but I suspect I might have some mud for the start of the run leg in a couple hours. What are our chances, do you think, today?
Our chances are quite good, I think. Yeah.
Top 5 or bust.
Top 5 or bust. Yeah, let's do it. It's gonna be a hard day. The legs are definitely tired from yesterday.
Yeah, my quads are really tender from like the hard biking I did yesterday, and the hill's gonna sting.
That's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I fell in yesterday. Yes. If I could stay out of the water today, will be a bonus.
That'd be nice.
The relay will follow a similar course to the day before, starting with a 6-kilometer paddle on the lake. A new team member will then head out on the bike leg, a 32-kilometer out and back with over 700 meters of elevation gain. Finally, the team's runner will head out once again up Vedder Mountain on a 15-kilometer out and back with another 700 meters of climbing.
Who here is excited to be standing on the start line right here this morning? Let's make some noise. Thank you. Any mothers out here today? Happy Mother's Day! This is your gift, babe. I built you a race for Mother's Day. Congratulations. I love you. Have fun on the relay. You may fall throughout the course. It is slick. Hopefully you won't be falling off your paddleboard into the lake at the start. There were 2 of those people that I know of. John McGraw probably being one of them. Got himself back up and made it to the finish, no problem. The last thing we're going to do is we're going to show some appreciation for the 100 volunteers that make this all possible out here this weekend. Let's let them hear us. Thank you to the volunteers. Have fun. Have a great day. We'll see you here at the finish line.
Go team.
Ready? Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna stay standing as long as I can.
You got this, buddy.
Okay. I see the question. No, let's line up with the boats. So nobody's going to do the start, so we'll line up with the boat where he is right here. Please, thank you.
Yeah, looking
All
good.
right, everybody.
Warming up nicely.
Until right.
is he doing?
Oh yeah, baby.
Already questionable behavior on my part. 3 minutes till race start, everybody.
Oh, 3 minutes.
I highly recommend everyone go for a swim at least once.
You guys are gonna have a bottle.
Full value. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
The first ever relay edition of Conquer the Vedder on a gorgeous morning on Cultus Lake, despite what every single weather forecast told us out here. Enjoy it while you can. We got 2 or 3 hailstorms here yesterday. There was fresh snow on the mountain above you by the end of it, and we have 40 seconds until go time. I'm gonna keep you dancing on the boards out there. Dancing incredible amount of confidence. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we're just making our way over to the beach. John should be coming in, what, in about 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes? And then he's gonna hand the baton to Audrey, the timing chip.
Yeah.
And then she's gonna run up to her bike and start the bike leg.
Ready to go. Can't wait.
Right here, Jen! Come on! Oh yeah.
Nice work, John.
Parking up high.
Work, buddy. Killed it.
Wait, where is it snowing? What? Did you say it's snowing on the run?
It's snowing at the high point of the run, which is not even the high point of the course. Not the typical May, but it's working out.
See you later.
Go get him.
All right. Come on, legs. Woo, it's cold.
So Audrey is off, and we were just informed that it's snowing up on the bike course at the moment.
Should probably watch where I'm going.
So you didn't fall in today then?
I didn't fall in today. Not from lack of trying. I was putting in full effort and was unstable for a good portion of the day, but no, it was fun.
I call that a success. Yeah.
I call it definitely a successful day. Awesome.
Nice work.
Thanks, bud.
Oh my God. 2 minutes in, I'm going uphill and I'm feeling yesterday's race in my quads. Woo. But ahead of me is a guy who's already walking his bike, so I guess I could be doing worse. Okay, now the real climb starts. Good morning, good, how are you doing? Thank you. Okay. It's not rideable on a gravel bike. Okay. rock my bike. I will stay in the saddle the whole way up, for sure. Oh yeah. Hello, hello. Thank you. It hurts even more the second time. Okay. Oh. Thanks, buddy. See ya. Whew.
Right on, right on. Good job.
All right. FSR for 10, 12K maybe. Mostly uphill.
Have fun, Gary.
They're headed on out, the first runner.
Okay, so Audrey is out on the bike leg, and she should be here any minute, maybe within the next 15 minutes or so, and then I'm gonna start my run leg. And so far, the weather's holding up. Hey, 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 hey! Hi. How'd it go?
Pretty well.
Good.
Got so lucky, no rain again.
Okay.
It was cold out there.
All right.
Okay.
Here we go.
Jeff Felche just headed out. If you haven't had a chance, check out his YouTube channel. A lot of fun.
Here we go.
About, running and flat and
See ya. Oh, there's Gary. Nice job. There's Gary Robbins taking the win for his team. You guys, thanks for being out here. Thank you. Now we climb. Nice job. Just past the halfway point, and that means it's all downhill from here. Woo! All right, just a couple kilometers of fire service road here to the finish.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So thank you for joining us, guys. I got your trophies right here.
Nice work, team.
Good job, babe.
Nice work. I was out after 50K
How you
on
feeling?
Friday.
Yeah.
I haven't run that fast in a while. For that long.
Well, that was a lot of fun. Definitely the shortest race that I've run in I don't know how many years. But just a super fun weekend overall. The weather turned out to be awesome, especially today on Sunday. We placed 4th mixed relay, so just off the podium. But hey, happy enough considering the condition that all 3 of us were in today. So, but we had a great time. I can't recommend this event highly enough, especially if you want to get wet, if you want to get muddy on the bike, and you want to do some running on some beautiful flowy trails on Vedder Mountain here.